The Merchant of Venice. Part 3. The Courtroom, Mercy, and Resolution. The Venetian courtroom was a place of stark contrasts. Marble pillars gleamed under sunlight, yet the air was thick with tension, fear, and anticipation. On one side stood Shylock, rigid, unyielding, his eyes blazing with the fire of vengeance. He clutched the contract with the pound of flesh, a symbol of both justice and cruelty, certain that the law would obey him. On the other, Antonio awaited his fate, calm yet pale, his melancholy now sharpened by imminent peril. The citizens of Venice leaned forward, collectively holding their breath, as the drama of mercy versus law prepared to unfold. Portia entered, disguised as a learned young lawyer, a mask of solemn authority concealing the brilliance within. Her entrance shifted the entire atmosphere. She spoke with precision, clarity, and cunning, turning the tide of fate with words as sharp as any sword. She did not challenge Shylock's claim outright. Instead, she interpreted the law in its cruelest literal sense, pointing out that the contract allowed him a pound of flesh, but not a drop of blood. Shylock's eyes widened, realization dawning too late. The very law he wielded became a trap, ensnaring him in his own vengeance. The courtroom erupted in a mix of shock and awe. Shylock, defeated by his own rigidity, had no choice but to relinquish the bond. Antonio was spared, alive to embrace Bassanio and Lucy, who had accompanied Portia, their love and loyalty unshaken despite the ordeal. The lesson was stark. Rigid pursuit of vengeance destroys the seeker as much as the target, while mercy and intelligence can protect the innocent and restore justice. Portia, still disguised, extended her wisdom further. She persuaded the court that Shylock could keep a portion of his wealth only if he renounced his vengeance, converting his rigid hatred into a lesson of humility and mercy. Shylock, broken and subdued, departed not as a villain triumphant, but as a man chastened by both law and circumstance. The human heart, capable of cruelty and kindness, had been weighed, and justice tempered by mercy had prevailed. Meanwhile, in Belmont, Bassanio and Portia celebrated their love, a union forged not only through affection, but through trials that tested intellect, courage, and devotion. Gratiano, Bassanio's friend, found his own happiness with Nerissa, Portia's clever companion, proving that loyalty and wit could secure joy even in times shadowed by danger. Antonio, having survived the deadly bond, reflected on the fragile line between life and death, melancholy and hope. His friendship with Bassanio had been vindicated, and the bond of loyalty had saved more than one life. Venice's canals shimmered once again with the possibility of peace, yet beneath the beauty lay the memory of danger, reminding all that human emotion, love, pride, hatred, could tip the scales between life and death. The Merchant of Venice ends as a celebration of human complexity. Love tempered by wisdom, vengeance restrained by mercy, and courage displayed in subtle, quiet acts. Antonio, Bassanio, and their companions survived because of loyalty, intelligence, and compassion. Portia, brilliant and courageous, proved that the mind could outmatch the blade of rigid law, and that mercy is the greatest triumph of all. Venice, a city of glittering canals and shadowed streets, became a testament to human resilience. The lessons endured. Hatred and prejudice bring ruin, love and loyalty protect and redeem, and the clever and compassionate may yet guide fate itself.